Hello, this is Professor Asma Parveen from Department of Psychology, Aligarh Muslim University. Hello, this is Professor Asma Parveen from Department of Psychology, Aligarh Muslim University. Today I will continue with the questionnaire topic and discuss various types of questionnaire. Questionnaires, as we all know, are an important tool in conducting surveys, and on the basis of the purpose of survey, questionnaires are of three main types, that is structured questionnaire, unstructured questionnaire and semi-structured questionnaire. The first category is structured questionnaire, and these questionnaires are very popular type of survey where respondents are given predetermined answer options to choose from. While this limits the flexibility for respondents to provide unique answers, it makes analyzing and interpreting the data much easier. The fixed response options allow for straightforward comparisons across different respondents, making it efficient for collecting data on a large scale. This is especially beneficial for researchers who need to gather information from a large number of people. One advantage of structured questionnaires is that they reduce response bias. By providing predefined response options, potential bias is minimized, ensuring consistency in data collection. However, these questionnaires do have certain limitations. They may lack depth in capturing detailed insights because respondents are limited to predefined choices. This means that the reasons behind their choices may not be fully understood. Another limitation is that the fixed response options may not cover all possible answers. This can restrict respondents' answers and limit the range of data collected. Despite these limitations, structured questionnaires remain a valuable tool for gathering data effectively and efficiently. They save time and resources by allowing researchers to collect information from a large number of people in a standardized manner. The second category is unstructured questionnaires, and these are a type of survey where respondents can provide any response they want without predetermined answers. These questionnaires allow for personal thoughts and feelings, resulting in factual and descriptive responses. The advantage of using unstructured questionnaires is that they provide rich qualitative data, offering valuable insights into the perspectives of the respondents. Respondents have the freedom to express themselves in their own words, allowing for a wide range of responses. However, there are limitations to using unstructured questionnaires. Analyzing open-ended responses can be time-consuming as each response requires careful reading and interpretation. This process takes a lot of time and effort. Additionally, there is subjectivity in interpretation as researchers have to categorize and interpret the responses based on their own judgment. This introduces biases into analysis. Another limitation of unstructured questionnaires is that they may require a smaller sample size. The depth of the responses means that researchers need fewer participants to analyze the data comprehensively. However, this also makes it more challenging to make generalizations based on the findings. Overall, unstructured questionnaires offer detailed and comprehensive responses, but analyzing them can be time consuming and subjective. So, researchers must carefully consider these factors when designing and interpreting the results of unstructured questionnaires. Third category is semi-structured questionnaires, and these are important tool for gathering information in the teaching and learning context. These questionnaires consist of a mix of different type of questions, some structured and others not structured. The structured questions have a set format and are useful for understanding people's opinions, attitudes, feelings, and perceptions on specific topics. They also help identify patterns and trends that may require further investigation using qualitative methods. On the other hand, the unstructured questions allow for more open ended responses, providing a deeper insight into what is happening in the teaching and learning environment. By combining both types of questions, researchers can obtain a comprehensive understanding of the situation at hand. Questionnaires can also be classified into different types based on the type of responses they require. So, on the basis of the responses questionnaires require, the first category is fixed or closed type questionnaires. This type of questionnaire provides both the questions and the answer options for respondents to choose from. It includes different types of closed questions such as dichotomous, alternative, multiple choice, and rank order. The choice of questionnaire depends on the researcher's understanding of the subject being investigated and their knowledge of the sample population. It assumes that people can accurately express their attitudes through the provided answer options. Fixed or closed-ended questions have certain advantages. They are easy for respondents to answer, score, and code. Since respondents do not need to write anything, it also makes the process faster for collecting answers. However, there are also disadvantages to using this type of the questionnaire, and one potential drawback is that researchers may not provide all relevant response options, limiting the range of choices available to respondents. For example, closed-ended questions could include asking someone if they can use the bathroom or if a particular answer was their legal response. These questions have predetermined answer options and respondents simply choose the option that best fits them. While this type of questionnaire has its benefits in terms of ease and efficiency, it is important for researchers to ensure that they provide comprehensive response options to avoid any limitations in the data collected. Second category is open-ended response questionnaires. These are important for gathering information from the participants. Unlike closed questionnaires, which limit respondents to predetermined options, open-ended questions allow individuals to freely express themselves in their own words. This type of questionnaire is designed to elicit honest and spontaneous responses, providing researchers with valuable insights into people's opinions, attitudes, and relationships. By removing limitations and restrictions, open-ended questions provide a platform for participants to share their thoughts and feelings without feeling constrained. This allows for a more comprehensive understanding of the topic. However, there are also certain drawbacks to using open-ended questions. One challenge is the coding and analysis process. Since the responses can vary greatly in nature, it can be difficult to categorize, group, and compare them effectively. So, researchers must carefully consider how to organize and interpret the data collected from open-ended questions to ensure accurate and meaningful results. Despite these challenges, the benefits of using open-ended questions outweigh the disadvantages. By allowing participants to provide unrestricted responses, researchers can uncover unique perspectives and insights that may not have been discovered through closed-ended questions. This approach also encourages a more comprehensive exploration of the topic, leading to a richer understanding of the subject matter. Third category is mixed type response questionnaires. These questionnaires typically consist of a mix of different types of questions, including those with set answers and those that require longer, more detailed responses. These questionnaires can cover a wide range of topics such as personal facts like social and economic status, marital status, and occupation, as well as attitudes, beliefs, feelings, motivations, and opinions. While some questions in this questionnaire may have fixed response options, others are designed to elicit open ended answers that allow individuals to express their thoughts in detail. This allows for a more comprehensive understanding of their perspectives and experiences. By providing space for individuals to write or describe their thoughts, questionnaires can capture a broader range of information beyond simple yes or no answers. The inclusion of both types of questions in a questionnaire is important because it allows researchers to gather both quantitative and qualitative data. Fixed response questions provide numerical data that can be easily analyzed and compared, while open ended questions offer rich qualitative insights that can provide context and depth to the findings. Fourth type of questionnaires are rating scale questionnaires, and in these questionnaires, individuals assess and answer questions based on a given scale or dimension. These questionnaires typically use a balanced scale method, allowing respondents to provide their opinions or evaluations on various topics. One specific type of rating scale questionnaire is the Likert type scale questionnaire. In this type of questionnaire, researchers ask participants to indicate their level of agreement or disagreement with a particular subject. This allows for a more in-depth understanding of people's perspectives and attitudes towards different issues. By utilizing these types of questionnaires, researchers can have valuable data that can be used to inform decision-making processes and understand public opinion. Sixth category is semantic differential questionnaire. This is a type of questionnaire that uses a scale for different statements at each end. These statements are usually opposite or different from each other. It allows respondents to rate their experiences or opinions on a specific topic using a numerical scale. For example, you might be asked to rate the amount of time you waited for food to be delivered on a scale of 1 to 7, where 7 represents the shortest wait time and 1 represents the longest wait time. The next category is dichotomous questionnaires, and these questionnaires are another type of questionnaire that offers only two options for answering the questions. You can choose between options like yes or no, true or false, or agree or disagree. These types of questions are straightforward and easy to answer, but it may not capture the complexity of people's opinions or experiences. The next category is the rank order questionnaire. This questionnaire presents the respondents with different options to choose from. It can be divided into two types: paired comparisons and forced preference rank order. In the paired comparisons type, you have to choose between two alternatives. For instance, when choosing a brand product, what is more important to you, quality or price? This helps researchers understand which factors are prioritized by individuals. In the forced preference rank order, you have to choose from several alternatives and arrange them in a specific order from highest to lowest. This allows researchers to determine the relative importance or usefulness of different items. For example, you might be asked to rank a list of items from most useful to least useful. This type of questionnaire provides valuable insights into people's preferences and priorities. Now I will discuss different characteristics of a good questionnaire. A good questionnaire is essential for gathering information from people, and the design of a questionnaire depends on the type of information you want to collect. Qualitative questionnaires are used to prove or disprove a hypothesis, while quantitative questionnaires test an already made hypothesis. Regardless of the type, there are some important characteristics that all questionnaires should have. And one of the important characteristics is uniformity. A questionnaire should be designed in a consistent and standardized way so that every person who takes the survey sees the same questions. This makes it easier to collect and analyze the data. For example, a questionnaire template for evaluating a retail store would include questions about the shopping experience, such as the value of purchases, the variety of products available, and the quality of the merchandise. These questions would be the same for all customers, ensuring consistency in the data collected. A good questionnaire should be exploratory, allowing for a wide range of questions to be included. For example, a questionnaire could be used to understand the spending and saving habits of females in a household in relation to the household income. Open ended questions are particularly useful as they provide more insight and allow respondents to explain their practices. It is also important to avoid using a highly structured question list as this can limit the amount of data collected. The sequence of questions in a questionnaire is also important. A well structured flow of questions can increase the number of responses received. This sequence typically includes screening questions to filter out irrelevant participants, warm up questions to ease respondents into the survey, transition questions to smoothly move from one topic to another, skip questions to account for different experiences or preferences, challenging questions to delve deeper into the subject matter, and classification questions to categorize respondents based on certain criteria. For example, a questionnaire template for motivation and buying experience may start with demographic questions and then inquire about the time spent in different sections of a store and the reasons behind purchases. Another important characteristic of a good questionnaire is its ability to gather information about demographics, personal opinions, facts, or attitudes. Questionnaires can be used to collect a wide range of information from people, whether it is understanding customer satisfaction, gathering data for research purposes, or assessing public opinion. A well designed questionnaire can provide valuable insights. In addition, a good questionnaire should be easy for respondents to understand and answer. It should use clear and concise language, avoiding technical terms that may confuse participants. By making the questionnaire user friendly, researchers can increase the likelihood of receiving accurate and meaningful responses. Furthermore, a good questionnaire should be able to capture both qualitative and quantitative data. Qualitative data provides in depth insights and allows for a deeper understanding of people's experiences and perspectives. On the other hand, quantitative data provides statistical information that can be analyzed and compared. By including both types of questions in a questionnaire, you can gain a comprehensive understanding of the topic being studied. Now, I will discuss how to improve questionnaires. To maximize the effectiveness of questionnaires, certain strategies can be implemented. Firstly, conducting a pilot test with a small group of participants allows researchers to identify any flaws or areas for improvement in the questionnaire design. This helps ensure that the final version is clear, user friendly, and effectively captures the intended information. Secondly, providing clear instructions to respondents is also very crucial. By clearly explaining the purpose of the questionnaire and how to answer the questions, researchers can minimize confusion and increase the accuracy of responses. It is also important to avoid leading questions that may unintentionally influence participants' answers. Neutral and unbiased wording should be used to maintain the integrity of the data collected. Additionally, incorporating a mix of question types can enhance the comprehensiveness of the data gathered. Multiple choice, open ended, and Likert scale questions offer different perspectives and allow for a more in depth understanding of the topic being studied. By implementing all these strategies, researchers can improve the quality and reliability of the data obtained through questionnaires. This is all about questionnaires. Thank you.